The New York Yankees are facing a storm that's hard to ignore. A kind of offensive drought that not only challenges their standing on the scoreboard, but shakes the very identity of a franchise built on power and resilience. Imagine going nearly 3 full games without scoring a single run. That's exactly where the Bronx Bombers find themselves right now, trapped in a slump that echoes the darkest days of their recent past. For the third consecutive game, they were held scoreless, falling for 2-0 against the Los Angeles Angels, a result that ties a grim record in franchise history. 29 scoreless innings, a statistic that tells a story of frustration, missed opportunities, and a lineup that seems to have lost its way. The numbers alone are staggering. But what's even more concerning is the atmosphere surrounding the team. It's not just about runs not crossing home plate. It's the complete absence of urgency at the plate. The kind of dead silence that makes you wonder if the bats have forgotten how to swing with purpose. This isn't a typical slump. It's a deep freeze, a shutdown of the offensive engine that has powered the Yankees for years. You expect ups and downs in a long season, but this feels different. It feels like a breakdown. On the mound, rookie right-hander Will Warren delivered a performance that should have given the team a fighting chance. With a career-high 11 strikeouts over 6 innings, Warren mixed his electric four-seam fastball with precision control, baffling hitters, including Mike Trout, who struggled to connect against the rookie's sharp pitches. Yet, despite his effort, the Yankees' bats remained silent. Warren allowed 3 earned runs on 6 hits, but a few of those runs came after defensive miscues that made the damage feel even more frustrating. His performance deserved better support. Instead, he was tagged with a tough loss, one of those hard luck outcomes that sometimes define a pitcher's fate when his team can't rally offensively. The picture was bleak. Cody Bellinger managed a double in the first inning, and Jason Dominguez showed hustle by reaching base and even stealing a bag. But those moments of promise failed to materialize into runs. Giancarlo Stanton provided a glimmer with a solid 2-4 for performance, echoing his effort from the night before. But beyond that, the lineup was lifeless, cold, silent. The kind of night that makes fans question what's going on inside the clubhouse. It's not just about slumps or bad luck. It's a crisis of identity. The Yankees are a team that thrives on confidence, on the roar of the crowd as the ball leaves the bat with authority. But when even the biggest stars, like Aaron Judge, still an elite hitter with the weighted runs created plus well over 130, start to lose their edge, it signals deeper problems. Judge's production has dipped 15 points in just 5 days, a staggering decline for a player who usually carries the offense on his back. What stings the most is the way the team is losing. Fans would rather see a high-scoring, hard-fought loss where the bats are alive and the fight is on until the final pitch. Instead, they're witnessing a slow-motion collapse. A team that looks lost at the plate and vulnerable in every inning. This isn't about facing great pitching or bad luck. This is a systemic freeze, a drought that's rewriting the record books in all the wrong ways. Looking ahead, the Yankees prepare to send Ryan Yaro to the mound, but no matter who's pitching, if the offense doesn't find a way to produce, the results won't change. Even the best arms can't win games without run support. The mound is only half the battle. The real challenge lies in the batter's box, where a lineup searching for answers must find its bite again before the slide turns into a full-blown tailspin. In the background of this offensive chaos, there's a flicker of hope rising from the bullpen. Luke Weaver, a right-handed reliever who strained his hamstring earlier this month, made a significant step in his recovery by throwing live batting practice after weeks on the sidelines. For a team desperate for any positive news, Weaver's progress is a rare bright spot. His bullpen session showed not just physical readiness but mental focus, the kind of preparation that elite pitchers know is essential to performing under pressure. Weaver's velocity was strong, his pitches sharp and well-controlled. More importantly, he emphasized the balance between adrenaline and physical readiness, acknowledging that throwing at full intensity only works if the body is fully prepared to handle it. His return could be a game-changer, especially in a bullpen stretched thin by overuse and the team's offensive struggles. A reliable arm like Weaver's can stabilize late innings, give starters more breathing room, and keep games within reach. While the offense is floundering, Weaver's comeback represents a potential turning point for the pitching staff, one that fans and coaches alike are watching closely. Meanwhile, manager Aaron Boone has not been passive amid this crisis. In a bold move to shake things up, Boone placed 22-year-old switch hitter Jason Dominguez in the leadoff spot. For the first time this season, This isn't just a shuffle for the sake of change, it's a strategic signal that Boone is desperate to ignite something new at the top of the order. Dominguez, who has shown flashes of speed and potential, now carries the weight of setting the tone for a lineup desperate for momentum. The shift moves Aaron Judge down to the 2-hole and places Cody Bellinger third, creating a blend of youth, power, and experience designed to disrupt opposing pitchers' rhythms. Boone's decision reflects the urgency of the moment. The Yankees have scored only 5 runs in their last 5 games, with back-to-back shutouts shaking confidence and shrinking their once comfortable division lead. The pressure is mounting, and Boone's lineup shakeup is a gamble that could either spark a revival or deepen the team's struggles. What adds to the tension is the team's underlying statistics. Despite the recent offensive collapse, the Yankees entered the game with the second-best run differential in Major League Baseball, plus 102. This suggests that when the team wins, it does so decisively. But recent close losses expose a glaring weakness in clutch situations. For example, on a recent Monday night, with the bases loaded and 1 out in the bottom of the 11th inning, the Yankees failed to push a single run across, a moment that goes beyond the slump and into mental block territory. This is the crossroads for the Bronx Bombers, a team fighting not just to win games, but to reclaim its identity. Every decision, every swing, and every pitch matters now more than ever. The coming weeks will test their resilience, their ability to adapt, and their hunger to prove that this offense can find its spark again. In baseball, history is written one at-bat at a time, and the Yankees are staring at a chapter that could define their season for better or worse. As the Yankees wrestle with their offensive woes, the spotlight on the bullpen grows even brighter, especially with Luke Weaver's promising return. His recent bullpen session was more than just a routine workout. It was a statement that he's not only on track, but ready to make a meaningful impact. Weaver's approach showed a deep understanding of the delicate balance between physical readiness and mental sharpness. It's not enough to throw hard. Timing, rhythm, and control have to sync perfectly, especially in high-pressure moments. His fastball had the velocity, his cutter and changeup demonstrated movement and precision, and his command was sharp. This level of preparation is what the Yankees desperately need from their relief corps, which has been stretched thin and taxed heavily during this stretch, where the offense can't hold leads. Manager Aaron Boone's optimism about Weaver's comeback isn't just coach speak. With Weaver's earned run average sitting at an astonishing 1.05 before his injury, and with 24 strikeouts over just over 25 innings, he was quietly becoming a bullpen ace. His presence means more than just another arm. It's about reliability when the game is on the line, bridging the gap to the closer, and giving the starters confidence that the late innings won't crumble under pressure. If Weaver can return to form, it could stabilize a pitching staff that has been on edge, providing better matchups and allowing Boone to manage innings with more flexibility. This return also comes at a crucial time as the Yankees look to retool their offense. Boone's recent decision to shake up the lineup with Dominguez leading off isn't just a statistical experiment, it's a spark intended to ignite a stagnant defense. Dominguez's speed at the top has the potential to disrupt pitchers early, forcing them to alter their approach. This change also protects Judge by putting him in the 2-hole, where he can still unleash his power, but with a slightly different approach. Bellinger's move to third adds a layer of protection, forcing opposing pitchers to navigate through a mix of speed, power, and experience right from the start. But before we continue, please remember to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support allows us to keep bringing you the latest news about the New York Yankees. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments. In the buzzing world of New York Yankees baseball, whispers and speculation are never in short supply, and the latest buzz centers on a potential shakeup involving veteran infielder DJ LeMahieu. According to insider chatter around the Bronx, manager Aaron Boone is reportedly growing increasingly frustrated with LeMahieu's recent lackluster performances, prompting talk that the Yankees skipper may be pushing for the player's departure sooner rather than later, though nothing has been confirmed publicly. Sources close to the organization suggest that Boone has expressed concerns behind closed doors about LeMahieu's sharp decline at the plate and waning defensive consistency. Once considered one of the most reliable and versatile bats in the Yankees lineup, LeMahieu has struggled to find his rhythm this season, raising eyebrows both in the dugout and among fans. His batting average has dipped significantly over recent weeks, and his once crisp infield play appears to be faltering, a worrying sign for a club with October aspiration. Boone, known for his loyalty to veteran players, seems to be reaching a tipping point. One source claimed the manager was visibly alarmed during a recent team meeting when reviewing LeMahieu's advanced metrics, and that conversations about possible alternatives at third base have started to surface. While the Yankees front office remains tight-lipped, the chatter has only intensified as younger players in the system continue to shine in AAA, offering tempting replacement options should Boone decide to pull the trigger, of course. LeMahieu's track record and clubhouse presence make any decision complicated. Just a few seasons ago, he was hailed as the ultimate utility man and a key figure in the team's core. But in the unforgiving landscape of New York baseball, past performance only buys so much patience, and it appears Boone's may be wearing thin. Whether this is merely a momentary slump or the beginning of a quiet farewell remains to be seen. For now, the rumors continue to swirl, and all eyes are on Boone as he navigates a pivotal moment in the Yankees season, and potentially in DJ LeMahieu's tenure in pinstripes. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the New York Yankees, please subscribe to our channel and give us a like. We always appreciate your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.